This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Ebuzama ya mum nyina kwa bafa body TV so. Is the open Parliamentary also. Na Osechi Mensa Bonsu, former majority leader, wakasa ede afade ekọ so el Parliament no ho. Papa ne de ensem gu ni trim wakasa yi pa. Wontumi presenters mienu de wa omasi aso ba yes speaker do pay new Speaker of Parliament. SK Bagbin, yes, do pay ni se Parliament on bakonto kwane na ye basa, yes, do pay ni. Hwe. Fire omesi tiegu no so nya saketwa. Na mame ya wo pusiga MP ya okoka. Congratulations, bye bye. One kahwe ya. Okasi. Ada Wontumi for na ye no we accommodation twa we ne de abom. Etin abotre. Na tie fire na eba no Osechi Mensa Bonsu interview no full interview. Eti Mr. Nyabotaneti.
Me ye ya no obi asende me picture bi. Da me dim say bi abosheba ebe hodi a obi na dia send me sisi a. Na send a question bi came as to whether Sam George were a member of test campaign and also onye member of onye test member pay.
I mean so be dia send me.
Na somehow or the true judge say onye test member that onye da. But me no early days no buy na. Obi on dem St. George biano no nim say Aliu Mahama office na no.
Oh yeah, Juma.
No, baby
he agreed that he even agreed that he donate to Parliament as Vice President office. In the National Service. Veteran Commission he agreed on that.
Okay, maybe I missed that portion. But as to so test call, from afar no indeed. No, a member of Tesco. So I have this one from a year Kwekuameyao. Or say honesty is key in public service. He lied under oath. That's perjury under our law. Sam George had been a member. Okay, picture no that's one. Sam George had been a member of Tescom before, yet he denied. For picture no and that screen also. Nimno from his heydays. And he said no, or a member of Tescom. Son of Aliu Mahama, the late Aliu Mahama, and the picture that way a campaign platform so I know you schoolboy on and the picture and that's no batena on Nessie say on member of test company. But the
same picture Ben Abdallah.
Okay, you maintain well.
Who dream me? Emma myself me say me Ghana ni na o my Ghana baby ya bedroi say o mine na ya assembly members wait assembly members kwantimi ntu sa na mo na omutu ye no womo so me assembly members ya to ba omo ewo ya electoral areas mpo enye ne ya MPs ne ya ndra no omo ye assembly members ya to ba mo electoral areas ewo ya constituency awdo no omo po nye ne ndra MPs ne ya no na for the way and I say we see for the way and I was say we esi kwame mama videos be 4 or 5 and me pese me magana for hu ne yakoso Ghana ha na ne di kan the last video am de ma kwame ne honorable Samoku Jeto Abrakwa. He's the first person criticizing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia about digitalization ho cassette aban no ene o see I didn't know say Ghana Nikita Ghana card. Now person the passport wa asem. But since Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can last year, said this year, ukita Ghana card and kwadia passport automatically when you will be that. Now can say about print book ndia brew. I'm saying no correct. Ain't see that. Yeah, one from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no. Nyame nsira wo. Na de bia no otorofo nyame be yinadi. De bia otorofo nyame be otorofo adi. Right? Messi that here omu ye no ama hu say nsemu President John Dramani Mahama ka kire Ghana for say ye are refie na amanyosam so de oka etro kakra no ka no kakra e de afrafra no saa enra odunya for Sam Gyata George etimi gina parliament vetting committee anim ese ebra no wokasa de tia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se oye asawo ewo osum won oye asawo meka bi twim watie ne ye pa oye asawo ewo osum no na ohunhum na hohoma ba ne so meni won kwa ba ne so ma ne ka asasem no hohoma ba Sam George so ma ne ka asasem ne tia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia memeti wei me papa wo me na me kramoni me papa wo me eto kramom me kan na dia kire mo ate ase yie me papa wo me to kramom me papa e kramoni me papa wo me no na me kwa kramo ekwa makalanta bada me kwa presby school na me kwa Sunday school kwa sere no pa bia me papa wo me to kramom me kwa presby school wa chem heman ya time no ana se du Monday ni wan kwa Sunday school a okwa ya cheke ro ko no amemu a ya da bu ya time se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kramoni wa fra nyame no akwa secondary school no okwa brigade a eche se o ya sha wo sumu ana da me bebi say nyina mako o kan say no ubenya obi a ono de ya de amanyoseme fra nani ma onim ni oye one ho ni niam bia oye ntino ba be dire social media be di watem but o kan ko sam de kire wunua no ompe come the next video ya to ba ma o sam rase badani bra parliament bra ne we ye no beto vetting committee so a whole constituency pusiga member of parliament ko vetting ko bisa samu a bye na timi ko kan isim say vetting no mo yan ayagudie that's how I see it. I say ayagudie no mu di wo vetting so I say ayagudie I say they don't mean any business but vetting na omo ya no I want Ghana fo a ya de ye kokromotia to abayi mpanifo no na ye mama mpani pa obi say o me take high office na ye for taxpayers money entua ne ka no ye be woni pa ne su ni ban ko bi say na sema amafo pusiga to aba ma say bra parliament better vetting committee so a kwa ya baba na timika ye obai hwew ukun hwew mami ladi shame on to you bra amo baba se dwumadi ase no clerk ne ba ye no ena honorable afanyama kensa dabida aso Canada enchire no because mami ne ma oye vetting committee as a clerk of the committee no emfa ne kwam ase waje pa eti no mu ye chire se obi ka so mo jadamudi a untimi enyiwa dwin free so saa akwa wo hwe ena enumere ya me be wura studio yi ensema owura hegan ekeka no critic ka no ase onye serious
ya advertise na constitution and as ya constitute committees thing na no wono ebuya na kakra but no still me ya hwa de besina esie honorable me free ha de tie ne se adopa yensa kawa me pese besua bibi anase yensua bibi enfri nchen pe eye vetina appointment committee for eye me hyasie enfri ne sei eye ranking member awo eye committee no so no me pa cho with time wawo branche bedwafie hodom ache ya na bredo to sen enda mutume ma no akonya sen na bude ma na odi ebisa question ebia me hyasie e de afri ho
ranking member ono da don kuma wo no o committee no eso no ono da o mano ranking member one of a minority leader nti assembly e be ko so mba se be jefie ko ono pole tofa edima ono nefa nti to fa bono no ebi assembly obi bi daga wetimi akọ ana ni bi obi di ujina da kan mu no ebi ama no obi timi akọ pone ho be bi na wasan dia ba bi o pese o hwese ni ba ko no asma o kan ni no kwasem anse bia asma o kan se no kwasem bia bi se no basa kan se ko no dia be na ni wetimi sa kan se ko so nti ranking member no se mo bisa no e hu nya ba ena e hu nya so ye man pan mo ko timi sa sen be free Obekaya, me, minority leader. As I'm the first time let's do a Jahon and a chairman of the committee. Now, do a chairman of the committee, no, or no, mid-breast. Now, so Bisaquisa, no, yet chairman, say, give me no money and me questions, and only Bisa be brave and a question. Sometimes you think some say, send me your question, send me some so a dozen. The number, and the Benjamin can say, number, because I think with me without India, and you bar. The talk of father and for us, you be sending more number, Missa, minting more. The Obekaya, me majority leader, Haruna, it should know a minority leader. Haruna, so near my crime, also be sacred, but maybe sacred and bed 20 grand. And that is the tradition, that is the convention. The Cobasa be a ranking member, every more question bisa, be a 6 questions, 7 questions. And more parliamentary, and more parliamentary.
But Honorable Wadaruma said, Nansay appointment committee near air course no any ranking. Say I stand for correction. Okay, but say every 1997 and as our practice our honum say empo ranking there obetumi be so limited questions. But penny air course say I say before say after your market question no bisa not just air travel into bay 3 hours no. But we say be kasa we say it's getting out of hand. Say who share said your near air crona. What did it says? What can you? But what did it say? The clients who I don't know. But now the whole day, Krana, Sakwayano, they say it to be the man.
And no question. No. About committee, no. I'm this time. No, Queen, if you don't have my fancy, if you are, no, be a draw my attention. Maybe I'm not making it. No, Queen, no. Mean, share. If you back of Radi, if you see our paper. The copy can be in the other in here. No, so when you mean every year, now be yet there, will be black and here. The master say, send the security, the woman of Crayman, back with someone. With you if you want me.
Any honorable way there, been done, been rephrase the question. Time and no more brush with your funeral. No ranking, send you okay, or to be beside question, traveling to Bayer. 3 or almost 4 hours.
That one, and let's say, on 3 hours, 4 hours a day. The craning me, imagine in society, the man was saying the on Fancasa. So, I need imagine in society. Now, also no, then you're much children. And some will be sana. Any idea in Yano and Panonde Manuel. And so a bit the America will be big. But the Canadian for the Chinese also. Indian Papa no be a Christian no can send here on time. And as I send here, we are no pino. You know, our Santiago, and me, you know, what is the same web. Maybe I will send it for maybe on Sunday. And she now say, what do you mean? You say, if you saw on what can say, if you saw the same, what can the phone? If you mean, come on, and send me a webber. And she need to help you. What's the saying? Against the backdrop of the Bisa or Canino, or can see, you know. So, who be a routine who's in the Papa or in the prayer or in the Papa or in the Papa or in India for another in India for. I don't know what kind of one signal or can't be another thing. What you say? And she, and no. Let me and may you nipa ni su and nipa ya yet on my novel up by be a shenanigans. And the Nemeka on Senia make a mean fair, yes, it will be the 1 hour with the 2 hours with the 2 hours and a day. Mean fairness, and she mean to me a yano say, Ibia with the 2 hours and a year, and now with the 1 hour and a year, and I'll take it. And then the cancer and ye.
Honorable, after where the Abia Wunya who and Shebidia, and a Jubedi appointment committee, no, almost a story by non do empemu. Now, Embra, Adiabis, or say,
And you may not know.
And Anjo pa be 10:30, almost traveling into 11 p.m. kra. Now, did you know no problem be by they say initially minority being the NPP no mo feel so mo be veti ni pa be miensa. E kire mo so mo agree on nipa be 4. Afa ko wie so mo agree on nipa be 5. Afa ko wie ase na che so mo hu say clerk of parliament no afa kwatikwan so pia nipa be 8 aba beguma enu anom chese be 10-15 na afa no mo be veti nipa mienu aka ho. Emma Basabasa si omo said near P. Ewo Brache Bidjefie. Honorable, Menfa Koya we say to Embisa. Last time, why identify a abnormalities be? What has been the norm? Say be a deeper obey in a day, no. Well, Menfa Bisa, yeah, not normally, but norm no to say.
Oh, any part of the ball within. Sometimes, oh, say, I buy a passing saying. Or per se, when you are ministers, you can it may approve of ministers. I pay no more call various ministries. According to one country, then I'm sure I'm a Omotimia Boa a buying now the budget about. So, budget in your mind. Budget, and I was say, if you wrap a swimming in Senemuno. We be a bit me cry. A bit me cry. If anything, Capuchin, you know, you know, or saying a budget or more intimidated. And yes, sir, the first week I was intimidated by Emma because it was query, you know what budget I approve. Until the crane say, I buy now, or Penton say, Parliament between approving ministers now, man. And so, ye pay for say omona omano omwe bwana etimi edi amamono esi de papa dia also nya da jinze omonso echi what have you itu ne se na me darme kana se obe kwa bono ubi ai bibio the constituency a me de di ntino e bibia e passe tina ye tropa mani ba kroba chebe na se bi hu se usenga di kani ni manga ya tropa mani so nti saa nyama ni nyina no wo se munya kwan na ene so open tem die na so itime hwe mu ni hu se ni papa ana se bi a wo ye to ye o qualify kwa se de wo ni die wo show no bitim dia ba o mamu amamu a yen timi nkwa enim bebre no effect na asrafo a de epa wo mo obe corona wa no ana chefe ne man ko yisa nti wo be hwe no na o de ma ko hye directors ni chief directors na wo no ensa no mo ne mo pe no mo yi what I say nti e wo say e hwehwe wo mo media my focus has always been on the capacity and capability of that person. In other words, the competence of people that are able. But you see, you need to say which with your poor man. You know, a good nearby. But you see, until my queen and make my review younger. Then you're making normally no. Abia over here, Abia agree say Abia and if I 9. Then you prove them so okay, if I 9 no. If I say Abia, would be 3 hours back dia if I 9 okay, 12 hours no. So if you are sitting down at 9, at the par, when you also no, let's just say I could be 9 and you may. Now, also, okay, you can on the average, how much are you spending? How long are you spending on each person? You remove all the quality of vetting. Oh yeah, what you say? Are you just engaged in rubber stamping in the banner? You should also look at the public's attitude, perception about it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the Parliament. Oh yeah, the kept me kept your memu. That also what you say. I will urge them say this is what pen tem we are. And so you should also at the same time not also position yourself so I want to obstruct by a demand. So there should be a careful balance between doing a thorough job and not also in any way doing anything to impede a financial judgment. But then I say, which me attested the competence and capacity of those people and the qualification of those people over the job.
Honorable, wait a minute, beside the last question that being now. Me pacho be person be who. Ya na brashe be jefie. E kwan ba suna e be appointment committee no. Ye fa so e chairman of the committee. Any a be probably
the chairman of the committee statutorily provided. The first deputy speaker and the chairman of the committee.
Because Mashana and Baby Sasa
Nanka minority leader. There are no majority leaders no because of the positions the first deputy speaker will free majority for them. Here are the majority leader then we have the two whips almost other members and the can and standing out the phone as a you say permanent appointment committee now also system because will be another finance over permanent committee not now the in finance and what you man. And I say, question no be bisano. We say question no be no. And yet minority leader no. If you are quite a researcher, one quite me bisa nema, but in bisa question. Kwa ka no mo question no bisa na imu no sa. And don't think yes same say. Any yemfa committee no and as a ministry are all kono. And no committee ni yimu nai and the count. No what we bisa technical questions. What you say? And it's not me no. And we now the need or more that committee for no. Now, for more committees, the almost betting. Now, because some effect. And yet, he defeated the purpose of that. Yeah. So, that means I said that would be a committee system. I said I am so. And okay, I could do what I was in because the good work for shows having many few. And are you just doing it to suit the minority and the majority? I thought the minority initially now should have made it without if you form the committee. But be that as it is, or Marco Prenomaya, me and the chairman want to make a woman. I make a maintenance, but I thought that
okay. Maybe that's the other maybe business hard because a year mama part can say a year chairman of the committee and the ranking in another obu new to a year committee in ama established norms no and then there may be a post challenge a committee no so into nama maybe business hard and now uti NDC for also and a chairman no crowd say yes sano or you're the worst chairman until I may pray a year education.
Statutorily provided. Committee, statutorily provided. The same Baran is one year chairman. It was done it. It was done it.
Mate. Honorable Osei Chambers Bonsu, and that'll pay. You better supply a day wada the education out there by Yami Angel. All right, Ebusia for a year former MP for Swami constituency, former majority leader in Parliament, and now a year former Minister of Parliamentary Affairs. Anope na chese ese yesuadie kakra. Now, very soon, I'll be crossing over as well to Parliament, appointment committee. I'll get a member of the appointment committee. But yeah, sure say yeah, the second minority whip in Parliament, Honorable Jerry Ahmed Shaib. Yeah, sure say you better be no atwetwe nkomo. Na di nyina no, eyebede say Honorable Osei Chambers Bonsu. Abechrim, ya na say yeah, sure enka no sene niema etie ene empo ene sene niema etie enti NDC fo a me hu se Bernard Ahmed Shaib Madina tema se onkeka ne ho omo ensesa no untumi ensesa no ene ensesa no china eye statutory a year ewo ho enti mu chimumu every ebro botoma Bernard Ahmed Shaib will remain the chairman of the appointment committee per established norms ewo ho enti I don't know mumma entomutim NDC for say Bernard Ahmed Shaib Bernard Ahiafo they say Bernard Ahiafo Odwana oye chairman of the appointment committee muntumi nkosesa no embe yi obia foforo embe hyew eno a hwa tem the DFly eni yen change no no nkeka no then no betu bia ni obeya no oye ni obeya no obeye the minority no so beya no mo ebeye entimuwe enchine bottom mark sa pepepe ne yekono but be pesa be sa call lines no so na fe bi yi videos de eno a ekọ so enchire na digina mu no unlimited timer ranking member etumi edibisa questions no eno no so no odo abo say mensa bunsu eya no from 1997 sadie we awo a and NDC for more problems with questions afenyo marking ebisa so we waste time and afen no ba bebisa questions related to a industry massa forever hold your peace and ye mo pa mo kobra hye bidwafi ho na mo nko sakra de mamu ho edu baby a Roxanne Nelson Defia Makpo felt so frustrated cry baby esu mama said the party for air ban the pressure government air ban the pressure these were his words mo ni mo chairman ka kire no say onka na no ntum na omokotena dem ho obugina agitum say afenyo marking time ma ode ebebisa questions there I don't know there obuntumi nya ho hwe but well Enra Bernard Ahiafo chairman of the appointment committee edu baby unlimited time for a year afenyo marking no otwa so no binim se bre e no mo abre enti na otwa so na omo akwa home no knowing say otwa so a no mo ba be veti ni pa be ye enan bi e de aka ho hey watwa so say na sem wadodo eno no kra na sem do wanwie o na wo so omo abre watwa so no knowing say na mo plan B some be veti bi aka ho omo gitum eveti be ye mienu ka ho na okujeto ablakwa ene eye akando de no ene de kokuro mu ebaye na ekoye nsempi menya jari wa homa no so ada nka me hwe se menya jari wa homa no so na ya ne da twetwe nkomo because enwa me ba cho ben sha se enwa vetin ekoso Rashid Pelpo employment minister designate okotena se Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad enso etna se odokra ministry do Mutala Muhammad krokohin odon so etna se emom vete the kama o de yiri di na chika ma om nyina ba om yiri di om achi o mane bo amade ye hu se de yiri edi na chi de no nkofu raise concerns but we there ye nchai di edi bi afa na yira ma nya hwe enti omo vete Mutala ewie ye no and omo ye so omo vete Sam George ahọ na asam de hyase na vete no ne tintin gina no mo abuti amose questions no you unnecessary no and you unnecessary questions hwe every bit on yedu and am approach na me catch say oh honorable yeah na me wo station so and so would like to interview you one of these days na just ye ni wa twetwe nkomo ton yedu hwe bani ma no catch me say yes, that's it. Be interview no they are fine. But if I ask him stupid questions. He will give me stupid answers. I'm saying, wow, someone in 28. And questions no dear. What and now for say a stupid questions are. Yen to say you question by a baby sir. Who's a question where and a questioner? Opa no akawa no atu. Uyano. But they can't say mo. Men kasa stupid question. Opa no akawa no atu men yano. But who wa dream no? Edu baby Sam George. Say question where ya. Afanya mark in ebisa do lead opa chese question no e necessary lead akwa. Once afanya mark in pia na and no can say 17 pellets of gold to be of red comrades and no mo check 17 pellets of gold. And what I'm saying for dear, you know. So I ought to be celebrated for that. And what if dear, you know. If you know, after they know or wada no wada or wada. So shut the dima. Oh, and this for Mranti ne member way be there. Hey, and the ministry of communications, what you say? Oh, but no, I ain't say not to change suit. I find your mark in a take seat na and an new sign why steady. I find I know now why they say no. Why are the street na person yeah yes I feel that question I feel mark in piano na about to say sure that in a do baby at the test to patience and your questions in here ye piano near the test to patience and I feel your marking as a good lawyer succeeded in exposing a yes I'm not a judge and yeah yes I'm not know you know but a man who say a brandy a muadie na ne maame te dachi na mani awu se ma adai na obai eye oseyi ne yire kama ete dachi na chese o play to the gallery populist ayi oyena ne call for grassroots abanumo but yenya ye tie kire and pani bi o tie kire o hwe no enwu se o conclusion ne se oya yesem arrogance omuade. That will be your conclusion. And Afenyo Martin concluded and also succeeded in bringing out sa arrogance. It was some George Imuno. No wonder, said the late E.T. Mensah, and sana Obe Frimuno, Obe Kanchinegu, the late E.T. Mensah, or no, and Sam George, Eko Tuno, Eje Akunyano Tinaso, no a former MP for the Ngo Pram, or no one Grumu Sam George, but actually, and some no catchly E.T. Mensah, the late Usumama, may his soul rest in perfect peace. And son no be free asasi so no. Say abrantie way emuadie. Onwa ne party ne godfather E.T. Mensah e kan sa asebna e na no pa odo abola e ka huma mai. Enti no nanchen why de obey nyina Bernard ahia for etwana no afedie me ye kra tie akire kra na afedie hu so fine omo aye ne ombe bia na de pe aba betena se na chese Kofi Adams aba omo ye the fine gentleman omo aye vet no oboko yen kotia people I was like how ye ba beveti okujeto ablakwa so time be sure be time now about 10:15 and na jo 10:15 afeina almost omo beveti okujeto ablakwa hey ende enye onunko ode eye akando 10:15 afeina omo beveti okujeto ablakwa ende eye akando for health ministry NSMC sure enwa we gave a message to minority for ewo brashe bidwafie anopa eye be de say me kan sa asem we and Jerry Ahmed Shaib MP for Wejagbawe etwetwe nkomo ewa afidie so eye me de pass enra asem we me hu kan ye ntwantro wa ha per interview bi afeyo marking a granted 3 days ago on my hint yene honorable Jerry Ahmed enso twetwe nkomo o kan wa se nipa 3 and on beveti om enti me kra kok 4 ne 5 no me say what's happening are they a gentleman's agreement afeyo marking kan anopa ne yebu yefi eno no mo ya na fine omo na omo wo brashe bi yefi enti 5 afi yenkote e so beveti okuja to abla kwade honorable Akando for the way na eyabede enyese eyabede distraction e cause no eyabede se minority no tnemu work out no de atwamu work out ye stage work out and ye work out and for omo beye but the eyabede and they said minority no stayed their grounds and ye na nyina ebeda the last time so who did that oboya no branch be gafie on Friday na ye na otwe e kra placards e ye dede that is the way to go in parliament that who cause am wa ojejeje who cause am Bagbin send your parliament na enra be who invited guest ni bi no mubuafu e no mo asese niema NDC for the Bioma said Yama Momo Muntia Kadam say EC office at the police stations are Bushe no Nabu Chasa Eddie at all. A sudden Nabu Chadi at all. Alban Bagbin in the 8th parliament. Dear more say ya no per parliament. Ayaka Krabepe Bejra Emmanuel Bejra video no Eddie at all. Me kwako ewo parliament or NDC MP. Whole West. May video no the at all.
Alexander Kwame na afenyo markings ena ekasaye on press conference na se no ekasa de fa niema ekoso ewo committee ne so ne senia womo eye womo eniema no se betimia ka bo eno ede maame sisi eno na ye link bi na me send o na ka betimia ka bo no ede maame tell but before wo ho ade beba no maame color ya obium maame misa say ye parliament e wo sisi ye free the 7th parliament e ko na wieye na e bewura 8th parliament and 9th parliament e wo msesi no om conduct as honorable members no say na hu
medasi ma fa kwanya na menchia watiefu nyina in fact da bia me kan say na no me kan wa ha so ohwe ye parliament na me kan say nipa no kra bebra akọ no e fa e bi mu ha na ohwe om conduct so in fact emfata say ye from honorables because entokwa amode bomu essay taxpayers sika amode atua de atoto niema microphones ne niema ne asay no na obewi ase kra no unum yemfa bele wo moma hu se member of parliament bi ye de abele ne say ne conduct na de bi oye ne mass ade na asay microphone ba mimi no mienu taxpayers money ne sande ekoto foforo sande be ebesi ho
ene dua no pedo repair ni nyina o masiesie na to
ebedua no pane asiesie ni nyina bese mimi na mikowura parliament honum ana mekosai niema na anka office nke mfa me court kede mekwa kogina court enti die enti na o me honorables na o mo hankasa essay niema ekontokwa utimi nse pupo na no ane se ye ka niema free table so desk so adi gu form enti suban na nchite se o me honorables because eyemra ho asem ne ye ka ana ye kabi ma me nkabi nti se o hwa I was because one time
my court must start at BSP.
I am for
Ghana court. Me say court with
ABC that
I don't know lawmakers.
I am na make a show now ujina my lord and na wako to blow. Because your code of ethics I guide yen. Oh no, o learned friend mu betimi enya disagreement bi ama waka wa adwene kakra in a polite way but all can so you very careful because my lord not one asem bia be kan kire wo learned friend bia no aye atsema ebebu nanimtia bia no kan hu say my lord no wadi natem what you say e pass akra one judge na akra nso no wo conduct na wa exhibit na nya de obepe wasem the next time application bi ko ha obehu mienu because I said the law lies in the bosom of a judge emra no de wo ho but application bi wo ho no ma ayo no ate say wa make injunction application na de kwase emfa injunction to asase bi so you see be camera ni nyina but law no wo judge no ho So know your judge.
Grant,
as to say obe grant this application na man as obe refuse no. Any discretion. Internet and as I pay bail application now they at all. Although Martin Pebu number 2 versus Attorney General number 2. One Supreme Court Ghana law report at page 171. I can say all offenses are bailable. Martin Pebu number 2 versus Attorney General number 2. I say all offenses are bailable, subject to the discretion of my lord not tell him. The judge. So if you look at the decision ruling now, that means that law any sacrosanct because judge ni betimi ahwe enipa na o ma ne bail no ahwe se okọ beba because you read the Okoye versus the Republic, a decision 1976, page 78. Okoye OKOE, Okoye versus the Republic.
Chamber Benazo.
No, no, Bribo here na so sweet. That is in Sunyameye Chambers, Kumasi branch.
Edia woman. Because Bribo Bano Kotu. Yeah, on kita paper bia the same as also who go to Okoye 70 something.
Yes. So Mr. Edmund no also is in consonant with section 96 5A, I think so, 96 5A, 96 6A.
Okay.
The can say the most dominant factor for a court to consider is the reappearance of the accused person. The court to be consider bail krama the most important factor for the court to consider a reappearance of the accused person, whether or not the accused person will reappear to stand trial. So that is as a lawyer, that is what you need to convince the court about. I said, me mini pay me jina na me client said the TBA obeba court to be. And until now the men of sufficient means, men of substance, more bibi autum so mu dimu nananom ebe bail in the namano. So you tell the court and convince the court say ukuta men of what sufficient means omu bibi anaso mu do mu du a betimi ayeden ababe jina bail in the ama yama say ni pani bail because the reappearance no that was the decision in Okoye versus the Republic.
Okay,
what you say nti so ujina judge bia ni ma o conduct because a code of ethics na guide us likewise sa na parliament ehonom so mo code of ethics nti na timi twi obi de no privileges what committee by ya ma parliament
so nti pen ya ko so enra ye nyina nya bia Ghana ha ewiase nyina ahwe bie no MP so mo ye involve no o meti no ma privileges ana. Yes,
that is so because
no I just say obi wa outside obeti akwa na say omo
akasa ho kra na omo ankasa ho obetimi akọ because if a matter has not been thrown on your shoulders untimi popo nose into it emfa ho na wa ankasa wo de ko nti omo ankasa ho no bi betimi de omo akọ because when you na ka omo functions ho because omo na ankasa no mo hwa aban no I keep aban no on her toes. What you say etimu entina me kan kira o say already Asare versus the Attorney General and no we say court ne can say although there were 3 arms of government but the 3 arms of government no, it does not mean that there is a thick wall separating the 3 arms of government from one another. There is a thick wall. There is no thick wall separating the 3 arms of government from one another, but there is that kind of what separateness with what reciprocity and interdependence. That means that you were obi agina be die by yamfa wall ento omontem na omo eye enuma ebom reciprocity. So you need to cooperate with the other arm of government. Now also cooperate with the other arm of government. Ne basa na the good people of Ghana na ehotomo. It is a won kwa to one visa mrano wall side. Now we yen ya opa. Some of the questions ni bi wo kra na ubusa relevant but abu say chairman overrule. E wo me say question be seek to prejudice a bit more prejudice obi ebia ne right and an integrity dia obetimi overrule. But your question be omubusa okujato abra kwa say wo airport wonom wo han dan wo ho na say wo only property. Ebinom ni say property ni ye ne dia but o hide o so me rent. Sa na binuma di kan tete no eti e pese
we di track
na ye pese o clear no mo obi ehunu because one kasa wo dege obi
ko okuja to airport o handa.
That is so na e binum kra se ne yere crofo edia na kwan omofa so nya na estate property ni bia eti afenyo market try so obetin honorable afenyo market try so obedege no no ehunu because he who seeks equity must do equity. And he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. It is also ora no na modano na wankasa wo ye chairman na say wankasa wo dege afenyo markets wo win ba dia And yeah, this is the time when also or a lawyer, and cross examination is a very powerful tool. Because cross examination and re examination.
It's where I say cross examination.
It is a cross examination in a way made the total law or try a cross examine based on no document or the other to any. No, I'm a public name was away and no quaff and cross examination. One, I was a yes, start your integrity. Until now, bonus a lawyer be ha. Ube timide, a debia to any more courts. Or the two anymore about wow statement I watch on. Ebia unyasin bia musa utimusa watch a children when you be integrity no besha abusa. Okra also where the saying now what a henny. The moment which you try to metiha, me reading the same ye this and now integrity is at stake. And the basa and a lawyer no wakacho and the honor integrity and yet into no quafra call Evidence Act section 80. It talks about the credibility of the witness, whether the witness is telling truth or not. Section 80 of the Evidence Act, NRCD. Evidence Act, Section 80. It discusses about what? The credibility of a witness. So if a witness is lying to the court or trying to throw dust into the eyes of the court, then only say the credibility is what at stake. It will be na honorable Afenyo Markin or the gina and to say chairman you very fast or try us this question I will not allow you to answer. This question is a legal question. When it is a legal question, I won't say a fair law, but when the witness is
a lawyer,
on your lawyer, ubet law, and so now on your lawyer. It is only when a general legal counsel and Ghana law school where we call you to the bar. What you say, your license me, you are being call to the bar, a license near the Berman, a certificate to practice. Until when you say license me anyway, and sana actually say, oh yeah, and no crown, no, a pupillage. Every say when you're walking in under that. It's why a pupillage, what's a pupillage a we, I'm one who say, ampa. Whatever buying on someone who say what the senior BH and learning law ni and sana what in your from.
So big why what did you for how long?
Oh, nana dear, me started in a chepa if he said a black one am a student I law school in nana me koko suya there I wanna now because nana ye open for what me and one thing I have observed about no big boy and I say so when I was honoma before nana and papa before crana on sorry any bibia not what kind newspapers in na abagan and now back old papers in our no air comparison and so we are what the corner loss and so we are searching for law no and you are babontin no be cancel my careful etina who is an asthma den or court and no way judge who make decision bia otimi api ono otimi siw judges nyina I'm telling you otimi siw judges nyina antinya say what the application bi o kra na o me ya na ye hu bi da na wasi enya abotre na ye hwede ekọ. There was a time when the application be to or say Attorney General co represent the district assembly. Intina district assembly no only say AG Attorney General about a government institution be AG to me represent one into correct represent the district assembly. Nana say no AG to me mama represent the district assembly. Sa low way now yan she an da ba oni mo to sama me a bro yes say yampene ya appealinti ya kuyam file affidavit in opposition yamfa mo sa asem no ya bra ye no oto no boss na dane ma me say go and search for the law. What you say or tax me because when me dey work enti me search law na kopim say me nya de me gina so ansa na me de buy o say ya adwuma no me ye wie na afi de wa correct no na de niam akeka ho am hu say yes into your beneful is a very learned person.
Jan share the AG Attorney General discontinue of cases bia na ewo nipa bi so ewo Ghana ha. Aye so ma di dream. Ye no ye corruption aye act bia akoso Ghana ha. We discontinue one on the Atoforsen and Richard Dapa. 2 Ofusuampofo and Kwakubuahen. And then 3 Unibank and afi Bank of Ghana governor ono so eka ho UT Bank ni Unibank eguye wo cases a we discontinue no we ye lawyer age no why emra so ade
yo me da CP you see so o hwe emra na enye se emra no o fa ne sa se de o fi se e favor wonti o se wo ya ade bia wo pe because so we are the good people of Ghana and so be access na ma mention you be a friend nolly prosequa submission of no case in the binding now the case be a court oh here say about court to crime man that one it does not even need the consent of the courts in the binding to me enter be a friend and nolly prosequi a Latin word now yes how will be so a friend withdrawal The withdrawal no benya na section 59 of your criminal code na nolly prosecute no so benya na section 54 but enso no yewom na withdrawal no the woman said no be na aban because a case na wo hodada and governance na say government no ni juma de bi obia is in continuum na just aban bia di ni juma yade a etoa so enyaida continuum is in continuum enti aban bi wo ba o so to aso free baby a wadru na obegu so akwa enti sa asam gu so wo court a efa obi ho a yede na kogina ho a eye oman no na wakoso sa financial loss to the state na meba in the case of Republic versus Woyomi Republic versus Afedagbesi Woyomi court Gagantwa money court no the assembly kogina na state ne say wadisika causing financial loss okay say yenya judge bi na jet asamo se na jet ema o ka kire say state na anya na adwuma yi enti obo assembly nyina agu criminal no de koye no but causing financial loss to the state no court need the ingredients be by ingredients no and kire say sa ingredients we na obetimi me de kan ba be si withdrawal no so sa ingredients we na obetimi agina so etimi aka say obi edisika one was it a financial loss to the state enti na ye kabia wama oman na bo ana was it a financial loss to the state? Enti first of all, first question is, was it a financial loss? Ekebi abana. Was the financial loss, was it caused to the state? The second ingredients. State in na boss na. The third ingredient, was it caused through the action or omission of the accused? Accused person no na de bia ono woye ya anase wanye de ye ena de sa e kan de bre oman na 2, 3. Was it intended or desired to cause that? Does he intend to cause or desire to cause the loss? But ye na adwinimu pose or pese or massa or mine bossa e kano ana. What you say? Did he foresee or he foresaw says our loss ne beba na 5th ingredients no? Did he foresee or who say e kan beba? No who say ade na oye ne omission na oye na e de ka bi bebra o mine na. It me they can't be see opuni dia na so fertilizers anyway no. And I say he foresaw ohuni I said the kabi beba na no anya hwe amfa ho ana. The 6th ingredient I say he foresaw the loss or as the probable consequence of his act and took an unreasonable risk of it. Ohuni say e de how beba and the cow beba but onwa fa ne say obegu so aye e kan ba emra. It is any panel yes had the no cause financial loss to the state. There or the Bible try to say if he had used reasonable caution, if he had used reasonable caution and observation, it would have appeared to him that his act would probably cause or contribute to cause the loss, and he nonetheless took an unreasonable risk of it. It is a yadi be say or use reasonable caution, you can say reasonable manner. Obi onam ordinary man onam street mi na adwena odwene ese enti aboya woto akọ nipa mu ha o ka se wa unyini sa de bo no kwa akobo oji fi sa no man na wotu nutuo no obi be ka cho se enti ba bia nipa di agroko ewa na so to bo akokuma no ma e na court no de hwe reasonable man's test so enti objective mind into bon se enipa badwemba court no use subjective mind but use objective mindset of what of a person, ordinary person to be on Nam street na adwena odwene it is a or you so reasonable caution e ya hwe bia anka de sa aka na bebre ya na nam say when you so reasonable caution no ene na de sa aka na de abre ni sa how satisfy sa ingredients we nyina de a what cause financial loss to the state intebra ura agbasi we yomi kwa no omo akwete ne discharge no but state ne ya appeal say no yen san fan to criminal no na make no criminal aspect civil ne de giska no criminal aspect na kwa appeal no court of appeal bo state ne de ne gu say sa ingredients we nyina yentimi an satisfy it mean fa metoto de opuninom aye no ho won senti sa charge we ne de bo wo mo o man na lusu ska no eno achi no state no obi taxpayers money obi state na suffer ohwe bibi te sa to force mu ade kura na ya hwehwe no de ambulances no na nye ambulance a uhunu say even oxygen ne bibia wo mu e tontura no de besi Ghana for eti obae no ndc aban bae no say his excellency John Dramani Mahama through attorney general say wa withdraw case no ma mencho withdraw wa na ase withdraw wa no section 59 ma aban kwan ma nitimi ya withdraw wa one ebia na aban ni credible evidence because court no court of law and court of what evidence it yes also say obi anad na court so a court of law and court of evidence it will say wunya evidence te say mo do say sa asem we ya me de bon me wo engina so into evidence no and say a court of law emra enso e ya adwuma ho what you say it is a what ade bi bo obi a na wo be withdraw in practice o withdraw ya obo so wasan rearrest accused person ada say document na wo de bon charge no e defective e how bi wom into koye amendment it be amay amendment no kra ready into oduru ha na my dem masa ache no na masa nti wo say accused persons bebre wo won say age no and I say prosecutor no ya say ya withdraw matter ya withdraw ya so si afra da kan mani asan rearrest no ni ache no we dey ya hunu bi meti ase that means that ebia no mo ni bibia gina so de to so bienu unim de omo ye it is a wuja no man ko no rearrest na it means that say court no ebe discharge no but on acquit no and I say obe acquit no but on discharge no let me put it that way obe acquit no but on discharge no but withdraw one ya discharge ebi one ma ya discharge o wa discharge o but on acquit o nti o withdraw e che say wa discharge no but o acquit no nti nya acquit nipa nka say ya discharge no kura ya ja no kura ba ya discharge no say si a charge na ya de abono no enye papa nti won simfra daka mu nya den enko ebi okona na akwete
so me ba o to that mean say yɛwura Stephen Opuni sɛ ya discharging ya akwete na next near future bi aban bi baba na so okɔhwɛ nkratem no se no bibi se kɔ so a obetumi asan arrest na
yo me da se ɛno na anka aban betumi asan akye no ba woni de ɔmo yɛyɛ ɛwɔ mra e govern no mra no aka bibi ɛwɔ Republic versus Abrakwane Republic versus let me check the case very well. Republic versus Adu Tutu ni nyina court na kan ho asem. Na ma menchro say o withdraw na say prosecution no a close ni case ana obe withdraw ya na ba untimi nsanche ni biem. The prosecution no ya what time your friend say prosecution has closed his or her case or his case. Eti me friend say prosecution na close ni case a obobu sana or the obo mo charge o close ni case a o withdraw pe is a bar untimi rearrest accused person ni biem. Na mema opuni mo de no me hu ne say na prosecution close ni case awie ya ka say prosecution close ni case a de obo ko adu no charge na o de bo ene enipa na o de charge ne bra o mo de be ye complainant na o de asam ne bra o mo say wa diska wa ha wa wie ska wa ha wajina daka makasa adansifo nyina kasa wie omo kasa wie a na chese prosecution na close ni case in the prosecution ni close ni case wie a na chese withdraw one na oba be no at that time no abeye ba ama se wonya withdraw wie a aye ba se accused person won't me rearrested ebiem ebi na yahunim etu owura opuni mo prosecution na close wo mu case da state na akasa wie state na adansifo nyina akasa wie enumu na owura opuni e say open say ni defense no nya me open ye no ana omako close oma withdraw case no into oma withdraw no it is a bar so he cannot be rearrested into sanchi ni biemu a it is against his fundamental right wafane hwadi eti na obehu a judge ni so hu sa no but withdrawal no you need the consent of the court not only prosecutor you don't need the consent of the court but withdrawal there o withdraw e wo so nya the consent of the court it is enka wunya consent of the court interpretation obi chirechire mo obeka cho say if it calls for the consent of the court there enya nanka wo say court nubusa reason ti a e ma wo withdraw but in practice it doesn't happen like that. In practice oba say a lawyer for jina court obun say judge no omusa reason intia because a judge ne busa reason na e be yet say the judge is rather calling for the blood of the accused. Judge ne pese onye nsanchina na pese oya bias to accuse and the judge ne nkasa. But when the prosecution has closed its case and you withdraw, then it will be a bar for you to rearrest the accused person. And the prosecution now closing the case there. Won't mean some rearrest the accused person in. That means that it's in our court no. What to say judge na enter no say acquitted and discharged. Or some acquitting or discharging no crime na koye. Enti what wa wan we unhunu de ekoso. Eye strategy o mo de agya o mu nyina. So the question na mbusa owura mahama ne say eye emra ma kwan say wutimi withdraw but ka wo withdraw no na wakoya amendment ewo charge ni mu ni ade anaso wakohwe mu say mfumso bi wom ana evidence ne nya credible ana isha any weight kesenti wodi niam ani bi ka ho ana say charge sheet ni defective how bi wo charge sheet ni ntimi ko yen sakraye wom we de wanya ne sa eti wanya ne sa so waso nim say withdraw wa na wo ye no ewo say wo ye ne time a ongoing na prosecution in close in the case because when you withdraw after the prosecution has closed its case a bar and it will be a bar you cannot re-arrest the accused person again then it amount to a discharge so what discharge no was operating
you say so those cases in no na prosecution
I think so sir to force them no prosecution are close
so on one aspect na say akwa say appeal na say
yes but about
for judgment be a buy
me da say utimu say the main short we is opuni de ni say man for criticize the former government I said nanado ache da one for waste time let me tell you court no na me can say a court of law and court of evidence and yes I bo utimu anade bibi ko and accused person so or right say onu sutimi defending ho na say mrani favor accused person no because the favor ne say accused person na quiet say baby ebrebi a obechi no wakum nipa kora na wo sa pampa no krokro no e ma kire sa akopim so bebu an for man lawyer of the choice especially murder obemma na lawyer na twitwaje no defilement rape ni nyina na onya ne lawyer na ka akrokro ye krokro no court kopim say obedi for edi na obi kum ni pastor ni amane lawyer na mane ho nya wahi emra ne kire say so man lawyer ntie pampa no eno so eye court ankasa na e decide e wo case or the case aba actually say accused person no also seven disclosures bia I was say Republic versus Bafoboni and 4 others a case Supreme Court na the Republic versus Bafoboni and 4 others just accused person also pampa no omudi bibia man your friend disclosures and krate bia otobo man nya lawyer of the choice but man mention opuni case ne ba no opuni here about 77 applications because no good representation obeka say bra ya chi opuni na His Excellency the former president or CC outside president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or say omo modern so mbe good representation no benya lawyers akuku dama mu aben a mbetimi atwitwaje wo mo enti say baso medisika no kra mo lawyers
ase na Dominica yin kan lawyers na no nka ho
manfa mani andi akire yeah I think so I think so etuhwa baby ne lawyer be Sam Kujo
yes Sam Kujo
and he's a very good lawyer I'm telling you Sam Kujo. You see, they made about over 77 or 76 applications. Ebi ko Supreme Court, ebi ko Court of Appeal. Ebi ne number bi ekuko bi ane wose eko. Eti sa 77 applications ni na e wose court ni determine e basa no aye fair to the accused. Eno na e de eche ne bae na nye eche no nye te se na nado dankwa na e delay ana atene general. Godfrey Odame, Honorable Godfrey Odame and e delay. But accused person no right ese obetimi anya fair trial. Fair proceedings bibi akoso amano a right within a fundamental right and that fundamental right is enshrined under chapter 5 of the 1992 constitution article 12 thereabout eka right of obia nipa no one a right inalienable right even right inherent to wonu kro was a right no or right so nya education or and to accused person or right to say courtroom there was all pampani bi ademano into why 77 application before one application be kokra e be decide enya agro before 2 application ubon say objection overruled objection na lawyer for you go so objection in yama and sakura na you decide one application and na almost 8 years as a 7 years now case na ntimi nkoya it was a strategy the lawyers in so use here and so yeah within their right to do that.
The case in
the nasi.
Right.
So, enti ade bia wo ye bia nipa wo so hu na kwa ebi ni chief justice ayaya yi say ye kwa ye pamu chief justice e de na free ho no. Wo hwa ne ma bi wo ho no ma nipa ya ese say wo ti ase ye. Ma me read article 146 na hwa de. 146 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic. Bibia me read article 42. 146 here removal no. And to remove an oba betuna chief justice there no because chief justice no oba sorry electoral what commissioner on na make an electoral commissioner no oba ba be yi no a e wo say wunya ujina article 146.
So are you talking about the petition amount for their
former president, His Excellency? They have every legal right say or they petition to become president because
article 146 be no throw petition my ye ni sa ntino then e ma we ye different.
Ma you see any petition e also nya grounds
shall I petition ye no?
Yes, into the mere fact that no okone sa ye free be fallacy of hasty conclusion and fallacy of what? Red herring. That means that idea be see maybe a chamunti the same thing and some happy say pepe penti mfa say kotoko ball ne na mo ball last year no 2-4 or say tutu now or tutu kente red eguso nti kotoko winning nti this year so was tutu kente eguso kente ne red nti ne kotoko besa winning no a fallacy of what? Red herring and has hasty conclusion. Oh yes sir, o commit fallacy. A fallacy a mistake. What you say? Mami ma article 146 na achre enema electoral commission ni betimi aya commissioner ni betimi aya e betimi mo remove na say chief justice. Yeah, because electoral commissioner no can we say or qualified to be a judge at the court of appeal. Ni tumi na wo no sa Jane Mensa na mami no ne ho fefefe no or qualified to be a court of appeal judge.
The position
no etu tu na e was say offer akwan ya di remove almost na de two no.
Okay.
Nti akwan refer to the two court of appeal judges no. Ntu kan article 146 a ewo ho. Ene ma miensa e na ka ho asem a obetimi de remove no. One, e bia na oye misbehavior we suban bia dia abra enye e de akyerew. Two, e bia na oye incompetent. Na se na djuma a no ontimi nye enso ani medase. And the third one, e bia na inability to perform the functions of his office. Ontimi na djuma na de ama no ontimi nye. To enema miensa we. Na enema miensa we ya kan se anya se okọ ya na oka kire se oye incompetent ana se oye inability to perform the function. Eti yemfa remove no. Nya o fa ne sa atra na e interpretation wa se kire. Enti two oba article 23. Yemfa de bi article 23 of the 1992 constitution. And I'm a dofa constitution Mamini can call 42 article 42 or say every citizen of Ghana of 18 years of age or above and of sound mind has the right to vote. Obia or 18 years bia na na adwunu da hobia or ho kwan se okoto na ba and are entitled to be registered or sanso register. And the first of all, sa 42 we no wa breach na wa ma obi an register okoto na ba now unqualified no man akoto abana. These people no nyina register ya assessing and san ya jo matum into where one. Now let's go to article 23. Okay, article 23 actually says ufi say waye boni bi na nya na wako court. Article 23 ti ma me read ho kakra. It says that administrative bodies and administrative officials shall act fairly on beye bibia administrative body bia ya duma obema ya fairly amemu ada ho and reasonably and comply with the requirements imposed on them by law and persons aggrieved by the exercise of such acts and decisions shall have a person and by aggrieved by the exercise let me take it again. Administrative bodies and administrative officials shall act fairly and reasonably and comply with the requirements imposed on them by law and persons aggrieved by the exercise of such acts and decisions shall have the right to seek redress before a court or other tribunal. It's administrative body bit say Mami Jane oye na juma no e was oye na fairly na oye no reasonably no comply with the requirements adwuma no enhyehyeye bi e de ama no law no bia comply de adwuma pepepe eti se unfi se wanye ni yi na oye aggrieved by sa niema no a we say we seek redress from a court or other tribunal. Other say we call tribunal bi nti emfa ne say we the petition bi akokra ne set committee and committee no e we say chief justice na eyi judges on betna so no more establish bi e friend a prima facie evidence e we so munya prima facie na prima facie no tete and the prima facie na dey establish a viva voce that means that we be kasa ma we akasa no ehun se nukuru bi wo de wo kanim before ansana waka che se me ehun se nukuru bi wo me nti ma me so onyina no what you say before ansana so differ what me remove no
so nti say about the petition akoma mpanyi wo so refer the matter to the chief justice
na chief justice no so appoint judges omontena so committee tiemfa say ka akoye te say tribunal akra na ate ase etimemfa say wan court no afa 23 ne kire say also okoho wokɔ court anase wode wakɔ tribunal bi na ana wakɔ yemfa ne say wafa sa channel no kra na ade afa president so na was article 146 na mekan na niema miensa na ne suban no wan fa anya adwuma no na niema miensa no so open na sekira be 42 so wan fa anya adwuma obi register ya wan fa anya na adwuma anase collation na okoleti ya na ne recollation na oyeye no okan regulation 43 and 50 thereabout of CI 127 na de to abana representative act no e be kire wo say maame no wo ho kwan so otimi recollate enti de oyeye bia no aye no wone kwam now yensan ko another article na me family assumption na hwe ade article 296 so e wo de e kan ho no pachane de fache me say etiefo
ye ba mla nko a
enti article 296 a de no so kani 296 a chesa was so bia we fair and candid. Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution, an interpretation a section. Okay. And two bones a bet church and 296. Article 296. It says that where in this Constitution or in any other law, discretionary power is vested in any person or authority. Yeah, the two may be amawa. So that discretionary power shall be deemed to imply duty to be fair and candid. It is the two member will be as a discretionary power na the amount. I was say fair and candid to everyone. And the question is, Mammy Jane, why not fair? Adwuma na woye nana. Fi say wa kwachuchu di akwesi obi so. E say on declare say wo ye winner. And was no two na tutun so no. Nipa na ba out say wo di two na hwe no so nti na man declare wo winner. Oko declare obi winner. Enti yenko recollation, yenko kan aba ne biem. Ana akọ court na court ama ne tumi say on san kan aba ne biem. Ampa obi bie so kan obi a ho ekokra atuma san kwachutu. Ekokra police fo nyina adwane. Ana wato no boa na afi wa kan na wa declare obi winner. Enti wa anya fair to obi ana. Enti we busa ho. Enti okay 146 na do ani ba 296 na do ani ba 42 because we don't read what constitutional provisions in isolation.
Okay.
What I say it will read here I was in tandem with other provisions. It will kind constitution provision bi no asa ko provision bi na wo ayonkofa ansa na what I say na ma memra 296 into why fair to everybody. And no much making sure say ya kan ya court we be a court decide obi be can say the ma petition say yan kon say at the time na me appointing electoral commissioner no o kan asem bia na asem no etia say egu no hu fi nti sa me no e be ma na ye bias ma entimi emfa ma no ebi no petition bi gina so o mo say bossman deputy no o kan asem bi nti asem no o kan ansa kwa no at that time na o ye lecturer na said you see kasa
and the camera for Jampo
yes
oh yes an appointment
yes an appointment political science lecturer at University of Ghana
that was one nkola kwade
any Jampo there sa na o makeka and na mfra mem bebre ye nyina ko legon there but enye nsem bia na betima kasa awa ha what you say ye wie legon ye ne binim na wie ye na for political science class I no mu na wie ne ade nyina enti legon ne koye yes enkomo there say
na that na no ho
I was oh no ho ya ho ansakra na o sa ko Canada asan ko sua de san back enyina
right mama catch for say Jumedi na ye talk Ghana on Wontumi 101.3 red na fe Wontumi TV Gaston Mesha Menso Plus na fe so Prostar Plus e wa adwaman so Exodus Moringa ne Dadlock capsule so e wo a wenye bi ato Kivo 4U1 Gary Mix enso make forma pa Pesca ye ba yoso mpumam nyame adma edadwa de ya free screen no ye ba aba be ye e wo mpumam e wo yoso nti ya na ma hyere so atwa no pa no nso na yesia yaka say krate from Mampanyi John Dramani Mahama enchai aba ya Felix Kwachi Ofosu ya wano ana acting spokesperson to the president wano ana nensa ehyasie Mampanyi abo opanyi ne dindi Dr. Johnson Esiama ese wano ana ebabaye governor of Bank of Ghana na yebra NX Addison wakwa retirement nya Mampanyi na yi na di okwa retirement enti ehu benya se Mampanyi John Dramani Mahama be power ni power na wababa ye governor ediama Bank of Gabat menenam social media mo ya menenam amafo keka se yewura Dr. Johnson Esiama yi oka ho bi na banks bi kura gugu wo Ghana ha banks bi agugu ya amakwa consolidated no oka ho bi na sa banks no egugu ye na ene yabon din se wono mra me governor Evma bank one ene me ko imske free bank ntam ma me hwe na me no wudi komo off na wo ka se in accordance with mampanyi letter bay no mampanyi deviate from the constitution.
Yes, it's unconstitutional. Mampanyi obi betimi de na court e dey ya make say there what they about out is here na unconstitutional.
Bank of Ghana.
Yeah, it sins against Article 1834A. And maybe because we are all servants of the rules and we need to worship the rule. Atuguba nekanya. I say we all are servants of the rules. Yenyina ye yankwa ewo mra nanim and we need to worship the rules. Eja wase ya den yesum emra no. Justice Bamford enso kan I say the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. Emra we no enye ornamental pieces I was so mu ana ububu no. And okay, the case of Boye versus NTHC Properties Limited 1997 to 98 one Ghana law report 786 when the Asama court ne kan I said the law is clear that where an enactment had prescribed a procedure, a special procedure by which something was to be done, it was that procedure that was to be followed. It be enactment emra akire say e kwan sei so na wo sa wo fa na wo di obi no e wo sa wo follow untimi entwe ho mfiri nti wo twu ho mfiri ho a eti amra no. So all what President Mahama has done this afternoon let away or thereby is unconstitutional, and I'm saying it as a lawyer. Unconstitutional because I'm a lawyer. You calling me to the bar and I'm a competent lawyer. Etimi kan say mami read the article 183 clause 14A and 183 article 183 clause 1 subclause 4 and I say paragraph 4 yankan small. The following shall apply to the governor of the Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Tio I say sa na ma obabu bosi uyi governor of Bank of Ghana bia samra we and I was so I say he shall be appointed by the president. Obe appointed a governor na a president na obe appointing no.
Also na appointing
no. Appointed by the president acting in consultation with Council of State. Underline words na was so winning. Acting in consultation with the Council of State for periods of what? 4 years each. Acting in consultation with Council of State. As at now, make us a Council of State. So you don't appoint now they are Council of State, no, because when a letter now or say waiting subject to the approval from Council of State. I hear from a constitution actually subject to the approval of Council of State. Or say acting in consultation simultaneously. Acting in consultation. It will be appointing no. Only Council of State in a one son appointment na den. Aba. It will confer rules na govern other chief justice in the maybe no ayana approval minister.
Minority be press conference say British constitution.
That is so.
I was a letter na come the bar. Kwamoya na subject to approval of Council of State. Council of State no.
I know constitution not stating it clearly. Subject to the approval of what? Council of State. But when they are acting in consultation simultaneously, acting in consultation with what? A Council of State. And as at now we don't have Council of State. Because when a man for be person me jina Asante region na me Council of State. Obi person me ko jina Central region na me Council of State for the region. And
sana
ampanyin so kwa appoint o mo de ombeka ho. And sana o nyina ase akoso o man sana o maye afomo sa board na say Council of State no. Eti appointment na wo de aba. Enti efa ne say adesen de order da no. Say ne term of office and their nani age ekura so a obema na ye den hold on. Now because you are servant of the rules. The national constitution or say if you read Mensima versus Attorney General, Mensima versus Attorney General, it talks about the supremacy of the constitution. If you read Agbebo versus Attorney General, Agbebo versus Attorney General, it talks about what? Supremacy of the constitution. If you read Article 1 Clause 2, it says that the 1992 Constitution of the Republic is what? Supreme. Any law or any decision found not to be consistent with the laws of Ghana to the extent of what? Repugnancy, same shall be declared null and void. 80 and that day, at the end of why no, the decision now what taken is what? Not in consonance with the 1992 constitution. Therefore, the YBI is null and void and it's unconstitutional. Because by virtue of Article 183, Clause 1, Paragraph 4A, there can say he shall be appointed that the governor of Ghana shall be appointed by the president acting in consultation. So simultaneously acting in consultation, appointing and now consult Council of State, simultaneously Council of State be say me nipa we man be den governor of Bank of Ghana. Eti wo no dwene hu wi a na wade na odine dina betodwa. Here is the case a Council of State of afen wa ba yenyanyi wo mo. Eti rules ben ogina so into was sinning against the 1992 constitution, and all what he has done is what null and void, and same is what unconstitutional.
President Mahama she say we are president niema na we are no mother side na obeka ha no aka ha Gyata. President Mahama who opposition o ma ye hu say illegal miners no oba ubejao omo aye be prosecute up and omo mpa chese omo court ye nka omo asem nyina wo de onso oba ubejao nti illegal miners no de waka ama top mo asum say wo de aye president for illegal miners oba ubejao atom trim say what babet na kuya Joyce Bawa Muktari last year June 25th June osi sudua say President Mahama won now your father for illegal miners and to wa Joyce Bawa Muktari esi sudua say last year 25th June on a joy news and a church is uncommon Joyce Bawa Muktari esi sudua so more waiting prosecution in jail and a convicted illegal miners, you know. Yes, ubejao. And yet enra say also in appointees. Na fe na wedi ebebre. Say obu enjoy mining na papa ukoka anu abeka. Kwa kubua he ene Tony Obin kwa sasa ya bade baby ana kwa kubua ene die yamba ade jama committee bi asa bi won sporting di kwa kubua he ne Tony Obin ese okba baiba mining no de obo beye pa ya ne ya abronsamfo enti e dem mabai no aba na afi obeka kire we appointee say obu njai mining ha tando a win ada na ndo wan kan kire eye Oscar Labi say mining no ye no ojai President Mahama and some no beka na ka onko for no mfa serious kwa kubua he ene Tony Obin makoka wawa kabisa ubejao na ene de obeka say mo ye illegal mining na omeka say o bi agrobi ho o ye crocro de job eti President Mahama me pacho and o ye president with all due respect let your year be year and your no be no what chantro na si say your position ye adwene ye ho monye ye so ye ntenachire enhwe me da as papa enti emma a year coalition of a year Galamsey Ghana coalition against Galamsey omo the petition going say I will win the year MP no or year mining and then President Mahama kasa bebe we say MP no jai mining want to be anka and now they wada na me call for that there be obo ye the free next week no ka kire we say bosome frɛ ho NDC fo to be ho be kwai NDC fo to be ho okwa ya atwumampo ni ya NDC fo bo ye illegal mining no ho Jacobu he ya NDC fo bo ye illegal mining na one after the other send ye the bodyguard and they are win the ye drop on in terminal ni nyina no ye the ebebremo but and Razak ewa ha no amongst others parliament the new and then ye be rewra sa ensem no enyina mu Razak me ma wache
okay mejo so na de dika no me da se efidikese a enti se na me a me so sebi youth organizer na mutimi hu se bibi wo mi mu a
Razak ya Gyata
me se memra na ye ne Ghana for emedi nkomo platform e platform esombo mame pa sebi se party for ne Ghana for nim ewo oman mu a ene na ejina sa efidikese so
Na enye MPP na enye MPP azaka o yo gbodo wo party mu a MPP na ye omo ne ma na ka wo Razak.
But for now obagete sebi ye nya nkofo a omuni ebre ade enam tetere a ye de amaye ofie ene mo so ya sense ye nyese na bi ye gidi se abre de bebe bia no nyankopon enhyehyɛ ne abre enso ene kire ti me de ya na mani enna sa no ma no so but me bompa ye say no mo be koyi e de amaye de toso menu maka cho say me wa ambition. Now fortunately for me no omaye crowd so ombeso mu amaya nant no mu nyina agwaye party organizers regional organizers of more party ma ema sabi me no ma nante kakra ache any other dinti omuso me da o ma se chichu minia madamfo minia prekupe yera kwame asamwa okay oye bosomtwe organizer okay anapai bibi obia mechia no awasa gibre ohwe adwumedi yeso enyo no nko organizers ni de mamo committee ko di amenya asem ana mamo ofurukrum youth organizers ade ko so amenya asem tontom askwa mamo ni di ono so amenya asem ana menu Patrick Patu atwuma kwa mo no so mamo ni di amenya asem organizers ni de sabi enam se na me no mo na youth organizers adwuma somewhere 2013 nti yana dodo na me no montame nya omo nko a o chamafo a o magi e friends ya agenda na tum ye bompa ye say tam no du na e ben a women organizers ye mama na amampoma e da o ma no the support is so overwhelming and me youth organizers am no monam secretary hodro chairman for the support is so overwhelming nemu kwame asamwana baby I was started the medjumedi na koji no and I made na see pa to bagege ye da say
it is also time no edru ha time say mpedifo say ye kodo slow basho it time no dru ha na be free ye
ye nam almost penyin bi a o mata o party obi anso so ya bona mane ana ye nam so a still ye guso a ye bo mo amane ye ma me se wada echi former second vice chairperson or party women former regional women organizer former subin constituency women organizer omunyina ya bo mo amade
yo tumti esa Bruno drew ha na just but ye Razaka announced the ambition for a position Bruno drew has said in 24 Canada na we bie ni nyina emo Razaka Nkomo Ofageki Bansa ube once again Alex Afenyomakin Frank Anodompre any minority nyina no there there's a
gentleman called Jerry Ahmed Shaib.
Yeah, Jerry Ahmed Shaib. Yeah, bomba baso and then more hanky bit to powder and the gubo so bomba baso the bema bayana moye and kuya ya be catch them ha na ekoye nso dia ben kuya be catch them ekoye nso a ya na be catch but Razak over to you yan kwaya me what the bashadi ya be share parliament dia
parliament
what they make headlines but anwa Wontumi enya time e share ni nyina bi from Genesis to
Revelation ni nyina bi minia Ben Abdallah so ono so national coordinator within the region ono so bi obi amecha no ofageke me gidi pa se enya homa so na me yeti from fanche me na enye minim so na me gidi se parliament o say the criteria eto ho or say what qualification criteria one notice CBB say ye the nominee net na ho a say by the majority side of the your friend is say members in there say Mr. Kosha Mr. Nominee congratulations I thank His Excellency Joe Mahama for nominating you. I know you for a longer time. Hope you are doing good. I wish you well. Bye bye.
no pay ye video no dey akire ahwefo. Honorable lad. That's the name.
No, almost all of them. You see, I'm sorry. Any an issue of say you be good nominee numase and say. But a idea like we are testing the nominee for the good people of Ghana to know that ye nipa ya ye wura omampanyi mama eyi ni se omra no mbe ye juma enfama Ghana for no ye nipa no qualify so obeye ejuma no ye nipa ya ye wura John mama eyi no ye NDC for ye nipa ya asem kana me kaze me NDC no e chief omuteni ye NDC for ye nipa ya John mama eyi ni ye misen unless some proving questions be na man for Ghana for enwu say jumadi na ye da man so ombedi no or qualify enough for that particular job. But anybody better say no, say Mr. Nominee, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Oh, you have a beautiful wife. I wish you well. Good luck. Is that the vetting? Is that the vetting?
And then you ba coupe send your cano almost and the only question ba
bia mu be bisa no. You can't put your own friend to strict tests for people to know that uyonkono anawadamfo no or qualify and say na dwunu do. You can't do that. And you're very appalling. And you're very, very appalling. Like me wa dream ama mentiase like I didn't know say yeah honsa. The moment that nipa corner are qualified to be a parliamentarian is enough to suggest that nipa no or wadwin bia wo say etim de. Unfortunately for you people, NDC for you say fortunately for you people, almost all your friends ministerial nominees apart from regional ministers almost all of them one way or the other parliamentarians. So there, almost all of them one way or the other only parliamentarians. Some of them have an experience in parliament for 4 terms, for 3 terms and the rest. So why can't you put them to test? Now man for who say oh your parliamentarian sa or your all parliamentarian pono say ni na adwuma say ni na nim de audu nti dwumade ye de manu obetumadi. I'm sorry. Nwa say and no so obetie afenyo market so ka kiro mo se hwe abrante ya otimu nima ye friend Sam George so munima nya policies ena ma meni ni Asia yo tama member ye parliamentarian na me di me pa bi e trade fair no oba ho e ma meni ni djuma enti mo amaba parliament foforo e bia afi na ma adwene ya musa afi na mumunim me nim na ache. And I mean, so do stage bimpono. I felt that he want people to know. He said that your friend is Sam George Echi, but Sam George was one of them. From me layman of EF and Sam George, I'm one of them. He tried to prove everything they were can say a right. And they didn't could do. At least 3 hours in the fall, and they could do. So Bakaya, they now omufre your friend say Oliver Bakavamo.
Okay.
No or catch na me no omo all my office me catch my office for no say the 2 lawyers and Yafo, that's the friend the chairman of the vetting committee. The man is so excellent. Very, very, you can disagree with him. Would I say say minority for I disagree with him? And the majority for so I disagree with him. So it shows that the man is so perfect. Yeah. The 2 sides of the friends, they have all disagree with him.
Yeah, initially, you know, now me who saw a bit partisan, but the na Roxanne the fear Makoka is a party for man pressure. And who said the na pressure they been an echo better than here for. Say what we did that time.
On form. So into a say. Nipa obetima ye ojuma eyi so ono omo ka say na me ka che omo so omo mpese omo begu ye friend say ye wura atodaze enimu ase So they were leading him. They were telling him that why spend over 50 years at the bar, but currently as we speak, you are not part of the law. They were leading him to say the beya on fa Oliver and cook another TBM and enye. I understood them because they respected their senior colleague. And Timijidi say, I was saying, Yanoma, Nkofua, at least they can have asked proving questions. And then, okay, Madam, you use them well. Now, Omo my register on some bizarre questions so, and also some Montiasi. You use them well. Omo my ready some bizarre questions so Montiasi.
Especially lady are okay, mommy are okay, honorable or to the sound, no cry the year they work. So, me also won't fashion
Embeka. So, I'm very much surprised about the conduct of your parliamentarians. And now to your party for Mijidi say wow criticize the general secretary bia any party leadership bia about their choice of leadership in parliament. Mijidi is a break. You have to reverse your friends or criticism. So Kaya. And then there was the chief whip Maui, and there was the majority leader Maui, and then they come out so many markets, and then they come out no don't pray, and then they come out our part. Mijidi say the decision that they took, it was a right decision. So we share the conduct of Mama Pat. We share the conduct of honorable your friends Afenyo Markins. We share Habib. Now share another prayer. Wow, we did this team say they have done so far extremely well in terms of their leadership position. So Paul Masem, so Paul Masem. So mukasa yaude, so mukasa nyaude. But so who the MPP side, and as we MPP near, ubejie to me say the leadership of the party did not do wrong in choosing Afenyo Markets and the rest as the leadership of the minority side. They have demonstrated that the number of years now omuye in parliament, you know, who are bound for so either ma omo and who are bound for so either ma party. They have behaved like omuye the majority or the vetting committee. And young one so omunyina conduct omu show or the vetting committee actually the number of years omodin no. So who stay there? Ubu say Mama Pat the line of question on time Mr. question be but the line of questioning and in the general conduct HSA way or your experienced legislature. Afenyo Markins or chose or your lawyer near onimra or nim parliamentary procedures. Like was another pray any Habib. Inti asembana onti asia I was a treeable. Say Jumadi ne start here. Now what be so question say the na me criticize no and I say be fufuesi. Timijidi is a party for an army. They did not make any mistake. Oma make any mistake. Subaina omoda na di edichere say ye way as a leader, ye way as a leader. Mijidi is a leadership no muye na aboa ama ye normal akoso yi. Ofake ke dey see enra. The initial agreement was that ye veti nipa mensa we a fact to be intimi and deny both the majority and the minority obi ni obetimi deny. The initial agreement was that ye veti nipa mensa enra ye veti nipa mensa ni via yapon na the next batch in asha ene Friday and now the clerk of friends the vetting committee announcing what abontain to the general public that omo vetting nipa 9.
Odokra the initial clerk of committee you know or the babet was a deeper watch as of anopado deeper watch na or they were out. Say,
so
meeting
after the leadership na agree say nipa mention ono so about 2 abontin say nipa wotwe anasin and now leadership no esa ko share ye ka leadership both NDC and NPP ne ko share you ono mo yes so no we agree on 3 but say na mo kadia yenye ne 4 and they agree on 4 later and now mo say dey bako kan and e 5 no say still we agree we will not boycott. We agree on the 5. Until we agree on the 5 no. Na Kofi Adams then and was say last. Until do Kofi Adams studio or movie no. And no most of master line another 2 or 3 away. And now say the chairman say virtual continue. Oh boy got you. One more got you. Process no ebe to aso enti adenti if they are doing it in a good faith you know no more NDC side say enya bad faith no more dey ya why do you line the rest say enka eno anadwona from anapa 10 to after 10:30 no more that so etwen odwen say e was say ye veti okuje to ablakwa ene akando de no omudisie de no omusuru de no omudisie de no omudisuru me ka yura kenu furata you vetting for 2 days you vetting for 2 days
yeah
ade na majority at that time no muni ho ana didn't they ask proving questions? They ask questions because no all share your finances so economy and no better so no be over share health any your friends say foreign affairs mum pese be virtual mu yi omo be no pese chichire
even Godfred Dami so obekaya attorney general Godfred Dami now for well over 5 hours.
5 hours.
If I'm not for well over 5 hours. Godfred Dami. And then this if we be a question.
Yes. Attorney General because they the Ghana Emra Ebeshenesa. And to be a foreign policy. Ebeshenesa foreign policy and then they say I was say careful. Any acquire Sahel state for ya create somebody to take care of them. Any suban bi ye pese e dan adi bebia ni kwan se ye ko na ye pese e di ni kire ho emma Americans so o matete o mu twen o mu hu na o mu hwe na enura o mu announce say they are withdrawing their aid of 85 million dollars.
HIV
yes.
Yeah.
Eye bebia e pese e di ni kire
very serious.
America
very serious.
We are say ensusoso no ehun susuaso no edebre enti say a foreign minister no he need to be vetted well and ask proving questions say the be ye ku yenim no ye hu enkwakire enti minim what and me say he is capable. I have nothing wrong. I have nothing bad against Okujeto Ablakwa. Mejidi say he's capable because the party war opposition no all the write-ups the expose and then the normal or than the dictionary in Ghana for stress or you're competent and Mejidi say Ghana for also to Obama NDC based on normal you Okujeto ejeto abonten
mostly in true and a tarnishing of image.
But say no. It has to be proven by the vetting committee.
Now then on your man no ko face no mo person obodo fa. You can't say backdoor. I don't know problem because they are now worker. Say munim say go for other na mo financial that mo dey no kwa late into the night. Sata obi abre.
So no assuming po if we mean well, why do we think that we should vet somebody after 10 p.m.? If we really mean well,
logically, reasonable.
If we really mean well, I didn't think I say I was say a virtue will be after 10 p.m. 84 muti enye se obi na obi wa asemu but you what the wa wutie program yi sisi a fa ho hye se ona wo ye parliamentary na obetena ho se o vete o colleagues and as ministers o tena anapa 9 am 9 o abusia about 10 p.m. yes still tena se na vete obi na tambe na ebewi tambe na ebewi wona kai wo ye efense ajaladi honorable ladi and I say tena ho from anapa 9 to enyumre anaje 1 am anka obetena anka wonta
na yen tie kire kwa edu baby kwa da se be hwe Sam George edu baby kwa wa wo tie kire kwa do abre
no abre
but omo ayiro omo ho ekotru sa ade we nyina
but eno so so sa boss Sam George na misaka ya de ba ko fa kike maka che yem ranche mbebu na ye politics any yem politicians in general Ghana for ehuyeba Ghana for omu huyeba yenye careful ebedu stage bi no we a politician na obi wa na okasa kura obakura wonti ebedu stage we a politician na obi wa na okasa we kura wonti onimse wo bedada no anaso onimse wo betwantro eno a Sam George de no ebi pie ho no Sam George de no ebi pie ho no he couldn't even he was not even honest. He was not honest. Enti obi a no otie obi a mre bi no otie obi a no oji udi bia no onim se wo ye no kwafo wo obi a ka no kra wo principles no enu after vetting no the pakobe start here then are reversing the news about how our origin foul. Enti ye ko enim no all monitor so see a wonye to all be monitor wo no do wa compare time na wo opposition in sem any near na wo ye enti enche wo so lose trust and I say we need more trust in you eno ebisi eno so ebisi because state capturing state land unfortunately omu nyina so te state land so omu nyina ho ye kasai ambla what is state land so today he will prove to the committee and Ghanaians a coin of us to acquire land no and then he will prove it now fe na Ghana for who say de na wo ka no na wo ye no kwafo anasa no ye dadafo enti de me say ye bebu na ye politics ye try say benya dignity e wo nipa na ni so enye tumi de ya na say ehimili say
no I won hwe we answer question do ba bia chick na onwande Bernard ahiafo so otiano
Yesu baya ewo ye mu ene
just to excite the grassroots almost support base no na the referee say before
before the vetting committee
pellets of gold they unnecessarily to be kosuade yeah pass a parliamentarian for flight 10 days now kona oba
10 days
obi na be ya
en umpuno wo opposition umpuno ana wo yesa na obi o wa ban mu de
yes can you medio
opposition
the sikado be ya
na say one of them one of them and we face vetting committee or ware time no wa ban or ware here or high no back or the nam for 3 hours
okay studio call ware out then now for call wa
no and I so worry on any no for flight no mo di ko for 3 hours
jawaju
and now we face vetting committee
okay Yeah, me say be your call wa ko di oni mu amanone.
Debi.
Na wa betina ba mu 2 years but na just e bi ka ho.
E bi ka ho.
Yo, ne ene.
Boom.
But ya so tutor.
Enti say that the net enti ya ntwe bo me de bia me ka say they all criticize no. So why is wo a the alternative na ye de. Omo somebody like Okujetu. Oh, stage capture no. Omo to aban asase, omo to Ghana asase. Unya opportunity na obeto anase wonto. Unya opportunity na obeto anase wonto. Nti de bia me ka che say ye be kan nsem na amara ye echitafo no dane de. Ho. Ba ne nukura no so. Ewo say no so wo ho no. Ne nukura no. Ewo so e wo ho no. Enu bi na ato ye nyina enem. I know they can do the work. I know they can do the work. But they have to prove to the good people of Ghana say, yes, indeed. Enya me nkwana mnim se ombetima ye djuma. Ghana fo nyina nso nim se ombetima ye djuma. But they may say young Ghana fo no say we support political party and say we support political party. Nipa na ayi ni say minister so ombe no obegina Ghana fo anem no we di djuma de bi ama Ghana atumpon. Inti makwan na ye invite obi antani pakro no. Yaya yi ni de na nye criminalities asem na etwa no hupakon na hia nde na be pass no ananye zareti obagege so be kaya the famous our kums inverting Ghana no be enim say our kums yem pass no ananye zareti because now NDC were 136 137 and then people were 137 ananye sa at the appointment committee no omantimi approve no ye dey call in the house of the parliament ananye za ye got to about ko onya almost 180. I guess
but yeah, Razak, but don't know to what who's there.
Enti, I know the.
Oh, so the sana wo can say be na be take away.
How comes the famous vetting? No be him say on from our Ghana and Anyesa, especially time na 137, 137. Committee na tima approve no. Omo call the House of the Parliament. E ko to aba no onya almost 180. It means yanya senye criminal issues and a better on there. Yanya to so abane de. Yanya nominate unde. You go through. And enye maintain ho abakoso. Ebu betima akai me. Maintain ho abakoso me say ye obi akopa e friends vetting committee ma ya reject na ma ya revoke ne e friends ne appointment ne da. I stand to be corrected. You betima correct me de. Nti nipa no okwa ye makwan na ye vet no. O makwan na ye vet na eboa ye nyina eboa Ghana for more eseni more party for no because Ghana name and kono obegina president ni de Ghana for di kan to abama ndada nti mo talk abama ndende itim so obeye adwuma no more obeye adwuma ama ombama Ghana for no so e wo say Ghana for ye hu how credible they are e bi ni de samjo de na man for the aba say he peddled on truth under the oath e wo enra no nti party for omuntu omubo ase obi antan obia omuntu omubo ase na yem virtual movie ana minije ade ba ko a the majority leader ni yenenra said the nominees should avoid bringing their supporters into the vetting committee because ade
everybody will say the conference room is
also conference room is anti mo bia amfa obi ma ade ye nipa na wona nnete ya nko no enye se tan mu ba ye giri se hwe no TV so ebe nti be hwe no TV so enye se tan mu
na no awan hu na no didi atam
me hu na odi akire enti me hu de ntia no you see wom me de me can say politicians yenye careful ada obi ebe hu se enye no kwafo ibe kasa no ye mane ye yere no omu nti ye bio na no odi atam no did he understand the see entia no odi atam na he did it e mane no mu di atam no you don't actually know exactly the see ya no mu di atam they don't know they don't understand. But as resembila be kaya as resembidi Omo anyo mu do mu fa che just adapt. I don't believe in those things, but be person can. I could you support this such that largely obujira ye awrafo arayeza.
The supporters.
What buy ukuji.
Said the chrome into a baby or ye MP no not tongue.
Oh yeah, awrafo.
I don't get it, but when you go with me get it important. It's when you go with me.
Oh, that is over because the bet numbers of Gyata. So no one come now. No one can say.
So no person for your market. Now one may be no one idea to me. No, we are not property. Oh,
we are over casa. Chicas are Arayeza.
Aye, some person will be at here.
No, we are no.
Oh, yeah, me tree, no me teach no. Aye, no me teach.
Oh, yeah, chicas out.
Aye.
No one like chicas out.
Aye, me, I don't know me. Tree a woman.
No one like Asante casa out. So when you know what kind of
job was that meeting?
A teacher or Obi can tell me sign language in your powerful. Obi can tell me, oh, God, I say sign language, you know, and you're powerful. I didn't know manka mukrum casa. And no manka bro for him. Because that tree language, you know, it is the most powerful language in this country, whether you like it or you don't like it.
Okay.
And today, me can say the appointment committee and we should be honest and sincere to ourselves. May it those people at the minority side and no uncle no me de nyanka meka of again nka meka mizobio nka meka komu no mu da suban bi anye enu jumedi na nka meka ba mi gidi say the clerk of the friend saying vetting committee ni wanye honest.
All right, as a bosheba was a video no ewo ho na e bi actually bosheba yeah the campaign say video no briefly Edra no boni abre pa it really can say even as try the
me gidi say clerk any some few friends from the majority side were not honest in the kofa sa ntawantawo ni nyina e bai because anka if they were honest to themselves each other ebe de see no anka ensi ko bia benya no ho ntiase na so we ordinary Ghanaians so na wo ti abonte a memma de see no enya wo like unteki side na wo ni atema na wo nkan sema enim put yourself in Agile Arba shoe that ni din no Agile Arba ladi put yourself in Agile ladi shoes say nka wo na wo tio from anapa till 10 p.m. O say sebi also kofie ko hu obusu na wo shower na wo hwe hu ye na wo didi no una wo put yourself into that shoe na wo say nka ya wo a anka obetima continue ana ka wo ntimi continue because so hwe stage bi a dinti ana migidi say account na minority ni yes last time Kofi Adam bet na asem obi be bisa question o person o defend preamble na me say here for say David go straight and ask your question. Time is not on our side. Sana no ye.
Yeah.
Sana no ye. And I thought the minority also felt that jomo person mu ye no. So wa mo kwa na mo nya bre anya. Emwa. Kofi Adam za me so mu ni die.
But 30 minutes. Oh, you shall that check every time. Or but now say 6 minutes to a year 6 minutes. Did they 6 minutes to a year 9 rather. And now almost vetting till 9:32. Almost vetting till 9:32. So I don't know about right after Sam George. Yeah. It's almost vetting 9:32. And some of Nikpe the no so eba. I no quite little after 10. And what also could get to the akando bema. Menti me wan say ebe.
Enti in between Kofi Adams and Nikpe. O man tra 1 hour.
Yeah.
Enti in the eyes of the minority, they feel that they have costed themselves very well. Uso mo catch up say, "Oh, you know ni asem." Because publicly, so Kofi Adams way back time no role as spokesperson. When so a gentleman. way back.
And so I know so interest only punches.
And not just only punches.
To be more punches,
but
in a nice way.
But you're a gentleman.
Yeah,
Kofi Adam tells me you're a gentleman.
you can say yours without necessarily insulting.
You can say it, but you're a gentleman. Kofi Adams, you're a gentleman. Yeah, you're born as a sportsman. I'm saying, no, you see, that's a nice, honest, and a gentleman. I'll bet you my age, Mijidi Kofi Adams, Mijidi, Minimno from afar. My follow no for over 10 years. Close to 15 years, my follow Kofi Adams. Oh, you're a gentleman. In the presentation, he hardly do propaganda. Even if in the propaganda, he do it in
propaganda, no, yeah, but any atem the day. Now, some Joe, the end of videos, so we in the atem the day. A deal be atem, but will be a nanado and a hawk crowd up and another class. What kind of this is that?
Yeah, Ranty, yeah, baby. Oh, when you check the some George 40, right?
Oh, so also 85. 85 makes him. Yeah,
it's not even up to 40.
But 85
40.
This year, maybe you'll be here.
When you're 40,
yeah. Are they?